Your Excellency, the Minister of Women, Children and Poverty and Alleviation, Ms. Rosie, members of the diplomatic corps, members of Westpac Banking Corporation, members of Women Entrepreneurs Business Council, the Chief Executive Officer of the Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation and its members, Women Entrepreneurs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning for all of us. Selamat pagi. I think you have to remember selamat pagi. It's good morning. And Bula Pinaka of Fiji. I'm start learning to pick up some of the words. I'm very happy to be here, standing here in front of you. It is a great pleasure to have me here with my delegation from Indonesia. We are all very happy. Look at all the smiling faces together with you in this place in your country. And I think this is my second visit to here. Last year I came here together with Ms. Rose for the exhibition. And I'm very happy again to see you all. When you look at our bio, our CV, I mentioned to Mr. Rose, we are English teachers. Our background is in English teachers. We usually go out of our direction to lead the ministers because we deal with students, with teaching in the classroom. But I think we use the teacher's instinct to lead the minister here, both countries, to lead the women and children. I'm so happy to know Your Excellency, Ms. Ross. We've been exchange information together, exchange visit. She went to Jakarta and now I come here. Next year she come. I think when you come, you bring all the ladies to Jakarta. Work together. We know that every woman works for livelihood. We know that some of them had started from zero, and now we have become big entrepreneurs and businesswomen. This path of progress, I believe, is happening among many women moving forwards towards better scale of business. If we make categories of them, at least there are three segments: the beginners, the progressing, and the developed ones. Many of women fall into the beginners and they need support to survive and to progress. The challenges they face are classical. The lack of information, training, capital assistance, and also marketing. They have less access to economic resources. However, they support the living of many people. This segment of women need support to grow their business. What we do is very basic, and we need to consider the contribution to the development. They need almost everything required to run business, but they have also spirit. They have potentials that we all have to bring them out of themselves. The progressing segment of women in business, although they have better situation, they still need support to expand their skills, and in this regard, usually capital and marketing are the resources they need. Women progress in economy cannot be separated from social circumstances. Women, as we know, still determined to be the major family carrier, take care of home, domestic affairs, and child care. When they have to move forward to public sphere, they have to find how they make an effective time arrangement to fulfill all their social responsibility. Therefore, we also take into consideration when economic empowerment to women is designed, social and cultural issues be included. Further, We know that social cultural situation affect the progress of women in economic activities. I note that violence against women, for example, can affect productivity of women. Besides of the impact of a psychological and mental condition, productivity will be affected as a woman and entity that cannot be separated. One person's physical and psychological entity. When we have to empower women in economic activity, we need to also eliminate violence against women and other underlying social and cultural impediments. We need to promote elimination of violence against women to ensure our effort have less barrier to bring women forward in economic development. I would like to share a little bit from Indonesia. We have about 250 million people. That's a big, you have small. You still have small.
Not enough 1 million.
So I think it's easy to arrange. My job is very big, 250 million. About 51% men, 49% women, and 34% children. So that's a big thing to deal with. So I think when we come here, we're ready to share with you. We're ready to guide you, to sharing information and experiences, because you have a small number of people here, women here. But I want to remind you, if we save one woman, we save the nation.
Thank you.
That's very important. Keep that in mind. Try to motivate and wake the woman up. You have to wake up, and we have to build our societies. Women and children, I'm dealing with children, are very important. Women are part of the national development. I find the children as well. If we save one child, we save the future of the nation. We save one woman, we save the nation. Because without women, I think nothing in the world. Yeah? Nothing, there is no man in this planet. There is no woman. Sorry for the men. So we have 3 programs. The first one, because we realize in Indonesia, violence against women is still big. We have some physical violence, even in Eastern Indonesia, is beating people, beating women. I think that's the people in the Eastern Indonesia thinks that's a common thing for them. And psychological violence, sexual violence everywhere in Indonesia. So I think in order to empower women, we need to end or reduce the violence against women. We still have a tradition, cultures, also religious belief, to keep women at home. I think patriarchal culture, I think it's happening here, everywhere, I think. That's why we have, because women issue is a big issue in the world, that's why we have Minister of Women, something like to deal with the women issue. We don't have Minister of Men, yeah? Many men in Indonesia, they say, wow, how come you women have minister? We don't have minister. But we also victims of a woman as well. That's the one they mentioned to me. So I say, well, because women issue the present day, so I think it's quite higher. And men are still dominated society, so we don't really need men, minister of men, I think. So, we are following, we stick to the global commitment. There are some indicators. Now we have sustainable development goal. Indonesia is a part of 10 countries to bring women towards planet 50-50 2030. Can you imagine 15 years more? How can we bring women to work together with men in 2030? In order to bring them towards 2030, we have to end violence against women. That's one of our main program in Indonesia. And of course there are some indicators. We have national indicators to reduce everything. and to empower women. So I hope your country as well. This is global commitment. There are some indicators watched by UN Women, watched by UN to see the countries who can empower the woman. Because if we empower the woman, especially in economy, we can empower the economic, national economy, I think. So that's why I say to the women all across Indonesia, wake up, use your potential. We have potential. We have to increase our self-motivation or something like that. To wake up and work together with men. We have to work together. Don't let the men do things by themselves. But we have to show our identity, show our potential, that we are the same as men. So that's the one I move forward. I'm trying to wake up all the ladies, especially in the eastern Indonesia, including Papua, because they don't just like for one of the tribe in Papua, stay in the lake. So they still depend on the lake. I don't need to go outside to earn money. I have fish in the lake. Just try to get rice, then fish there, everything there. How come I have to go out and use all the local things to empower them so that I can earn money? There's no such things in their minds. So we have to change that. Because this is global commitment, national commitment, indicators. We have to follow all the indicators so that we can grow our economy. Okay, that's the one I share. So we have 3 main programs: reduce and violence against women and children, human trafficking. Indonesia has a very big issue on human trafficking, and also we try to help women, all the housewives, to have home industry. We have trainings across Indonesia. We're making some of the places which according to us, they lag behind. Help them. And in Baheru, one of our deputy of women empowerment, helped me go across Indonesia, helping Eastern Indonesia with home industry and some trainings. We have TOT trainings, so the women can help other women across Indonesia. That's all. I think we have to start now. We have to make a difference in Indonesia, even in Fiji. Because we have potential. Now the problem is from Miss Rose and me, how to empower women, how to motivate women, how to change the mindset so that we all can work together to make a difference in both countries. I think that's all. Thank you very much.